Why the 1926 dime deserves a second look. Now, all of the coins in this video are 100% genuine, legal, legitimate United States coins. Nothing in this video is fake. All of the auction sales are 100% paid in full. And look, before the Roosevelt dime, the United States issued what we call Mercury dimes. Now, the reason they call them Mercury dimes as a nickname is because it looks like the Greek god Mercury on the front of the coin. The reality is, that is actually our own Lady Liberty. Very cool, right? Well, these coins can fetch a pretty penny depending on a few factors that we're going to go over in this video. So sit tight, pay close attention, take some notes, and let's just hop right into this video. With this first coin, it's an NGC graded mint state 66. Now 70 is the highest grade. This is a Denver issued coin. And the way you can tell that is by looking at the back bottom center left area, you see a small D mint mark. Now, like I said, 70 is the highest grade. This is 4 points away from that perfect grade of 70. This has what we call full bands on the back. And the full bands are located on that hatchet. There are these horizontal areas. Now that is the highest point on the coin. It gets worn down the quickest, and it is the hardest area to strike during the minting process. Full bands are a designation given to coins that are in the uncirculated grade, meaning that they are 60 and higher most of the time. There's a few exceptions to that, but essentially what you need to know is that the full band designation is going to increase the value of your coin quite significantly. But remember, it only matters if your coin is in really good condition. This coin is in really good condition, and that is why it sold for $2,880. If you thought the last coin sold for a lot, this one sold for $25,200. It's a 1926 Denver issued 10-cent Mercury dime graded by PCGS at a mint state 67 with the full bands on the back. Alright, so a very important note here, guys. It's only 1 point higher than the previous coin, and it fetched a lot more money. So this just goes to show that the grade of your coin is incredibly important. Please pay close attention because this is going to mean the difference between a lot of money for your coins. And look, it's not as easy as just looking at your coin and saying, oh, I've got a really rare coin, I'm going to send it in to get graded, because 99% of the time you send your coin to get graded, you get back what you think is an unfair grade, and then you get upset. So it's just something that you should really avoid. Now, if you want to get rid of all the guesswork, you can just come directly to me and my team. And by doing that, you can go to schoolwithak.com/coin and send us pictures of your coin. You don't have to do that. What you can do is you can go to a local coin shop and get their opinion, but we're going to be as gentle as possible. We're going to say, hey, this is the reality. We're not going to fluff it. No sugarcoating. We're just going to tell you how it is, but we're not going to be mean about it. Some coin dealers, and I say some, can be a bit harsh because they're used to these questions of someone saying, oh, I watched this video and, James from Roll Money Prices said that I got a coin worth 20 grand. That's just not the reality, right? The coins I'm showing you in this video are 100% true sales, but they're very, very challenging to get. So I want to level set the playing field, let you know that, hey, most of the time you're not going to have these rare coins. If that was the case, then everyone would be wealthy, right? But once again, $25,200 for that one. We're transitioning into the San Francisco issued coin. So instead of a D mint mark, this one has an S mint mark. PCGS graded this coin at a mint state 65. That is 5 points away from the perfect grade of 70. And this one does not have the full bands, but it has some pretty interesting toning. Now that brown speckling that you see on the coin is called toning, and that just happens based upon where you store your coin, and that can have an impact on the value of the coin. So definitely keep that in mind, but it does not negatively impact the grade. It can still achieve a very high grade with toning, and this coin is able to sell for $3,480. We're transitioning into another coin here, and this is the difference, guys, between a coin with full bands and a coin without full bands. So the previous coin did not have those full bands, but this one does on the back, those horizontal bands. They are fully there, and that really increases the value. And just because of that, you can see the grade is identical. It's both a 65, but this coin was able to sell for $11,400. Holy smokes, 1 grade higher than the previous 2 coins. This is a mint state 66, and this has the full bands on the back. On top of that, you've got a CAC sticker. Now, CAC is another third-party company that's going to look at the coin in the holder and say, hey, this coin is accurately graded. We think it's a good one, and they're going to put their sticker on it. It may seem silly, but that sticker does increase the value significantly of the coin. This one sold for $25,200. We do hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to check out schoolwithak.com/coin if you want access to me and my team. No pressure. There are some coin shops around you, I'm sure. We will see you guys in the next video.